Hello and welcome to RX1030. This is your instructor, Carissa Dulke. So in this course, we're going to learn about pathophysiology and learn more about diseases and the different organ systems involved with diseases. We're going to also learn about some treatments involved. So we're going to learn some basics of pharmacology associated with treatments. First, though, I want to let you know a little bit about me. So I am a graduate of both University of South Florida and I am getting ready to graduate from Clemson. I actually graduate December 15th. So I have a bachelor's in biomedical science from USF and I also have a graduate certificate in public health from University of South Florida. From Clemson, I'm graduating with my master's in biological sciences. So you can tell by my degrees, I love science. I love studying diseases. I love studying the body. Evolutionary processes. I took an amazing course on the evolution of vertebrates. So I really love learning. And I'm also a certified pharmacy technician. I'm a registered pharmacy technician. I'm a certified chemotherapy technician. And so I have almost 20 years experience in the pharmacy field. And so I've been a student. I've worked in pharmacies. I've also built trainings for pharmacies. And besides teaching, I also build instructor trainings for UMA. As you can see from the picture here, I have two little ones. I have a son and a daughter. My son is in kindergarten. My daughter's in preschool. So I understand what it's like to juggle being a full-time student, working, and a family. So I know all about that. And that's where I'm a great resource for if you ever have questions on time management, because I've had to do it. I've had to do it all, trust me. I've been taking a final and had my daughter come in and throw up on my lap. Trust me, there's not much you could say that I probably haven't gone through as well. So with that, I do have some expectations for you. I do expect you to read through the syllabus, review the course expectations. You can access a lot of information through the main course page. And I do expect you to look through that information, especially in the Getting Started section of the course. That'll just give you a lot of information as to what the course entails, kind of some resources for you, and some important policies and procedures. If you need help, I'm here. You just have to ask. I don't know if you need help if you don't tell me. So you are welcome to email me, call me, or text me. If you call me or text me, just make sure you let me know who you are and what course you're from, because that helps me better determine what level of help you need and how to help you. If you email me, I respond pretty quickly. My email is linked to my phone, so no matter where I am, I usually have access to it. And some tips for success. Create a study plan for yourself. One thing I learned, and it took me a while to learn this, is that it's very important to have a study plan in place. So what I suggest is kind of making yourself a schedule every week and basically putting down what is due when and how much time you can devote every day to getting your work done. You need to at least give yourself 5 days a week where you're at least working on your material an hour to an hour and a half. This really will help you understand the content, but it'll also give you enough time to ask questions. If you start on your assignment on Monday or Tuesday, that means by Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, you have time to ask questions before your items are due on Sunday. It's very difficult to get a response last minute on Sunday just because, usually for Sundays for me are my break day from school, but now that I'm out, I'm actually just finished my last final. I still use Sunday as kind of a break day because I work so much during the week and I do answer my emails on the weekends. I do expect you to start working on the material early so that way if you do have questions, I can try and catch you before Sunday. So I kind of laid out daily activities. Monday, complete initial post and read chapter. So you could designate which chapter, give yourself an hour and 15 minutes. Basically replace a show with doing homework. And trust me, it really helps to do this. I have had a lot of experience with staying up till 1 a.m. doing homework. I could only do homework once my kids were asleep. And some nights my daughter doesn't go to sleep till 10 because she's a little night owl. So I understand what that's like, and that's why if you give yourself short bursts of time every day, it'll help you better fit that into your schedule. Wednesday, your initial discussion post is due, so kind of noting that and making sure you have it done by then. And then Sunday is when your test assignments and your discussion replies are due. So that gives you time to work on them throughout the week. And just give yourself an hour to an hour and a half every day and just basically write down on your schedule what you want to get done. Give yourself at least one break day so that way you can kind of relax. You can balance work and family. I know from having kids that there are days when my kids would want me to play with them and I had homework to do, so if I have my break day, it makes it easier. And also you can write down your time. So you can write down the amount of time you can give to each day, which will really help you. And if you give yourself 5 days a week, that's usually a pretty good amount. It's sufficient for you to get the material. Because the average expectation is that you will put in about 15 hours a week, it's usually between 10 and 15 hours a week that you need to put in. Giving yourself about an hour and a half to 2 hours every night is a great starting point. And then from there, you can determine if you need to devote more or less time to that week. And note, this will change every week as well. So some weeks, material will be a little bit more difficult than others. So in those weeks, you'll probably have to budget your time a little bit differently. Or if you know you have something coming up, you can also budget your time accordingly. So what can you do in this course to help be successful? Stay focused. Use your courses to your advantage. Each course will offer you some awesome material that will really help build your content foundation for the pharmacy field, and it'll help prepare you for your certification exam. Find the field of pharmacy that interests you. As you go through these courses and as you're moving through the content, find the area of pharmacy that is most interesting to you and focus on that. Because that will allow you, when you go to externship, to kind of focus your externship around the type of pharmacy you want to work in. And finally, have fun. Your educational journey is short but powerful. And this is probably one of my favorite quotes ever. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Education makes the world a better place. Understanding how the healthcare field works, how it intertwines with the science field, so even things like physics and biology, all of those kind of have some intertwining pieces. Understanding all of that helps make the world a better place, and it helps make your world a better place. So I want to thank you for being in this course. I'm so excited to work with you over the next 5 weeks. And if you have any questions at all, I'm here for you.